going on YouTube? So today I'm going to go over everything. I'm going to give you the exact plan on how you can start your own workout split. So as you see here, this board is a lot of stuff on this board. I hope that you guys can see this pretty clear. We got the workout splits, we got sets and reps, we got rest periods. I'm going to explain depending on what your goals are, if you're doing strength, power, hypertrophy, or endurance. I'm also going to explain to you how to get your 1 rep max and how to utilize your 1 rep max in order to maximize your progress. So you can do periodization and you can kind of keep track of your volume and keep track of where you're going and if you're on track. So first, let's talk about the workout splits. So we have the bro split, we have push-pull legs, we have full body, and we have splits where you're doing multiple body parts throughout the week. Sometimes you're doing 2 body parts. Try to work the same body part twice a week, depending on what you want. So first we'll go with the bro split. So you see I have C-balls. So you have chest, back, arms, legs, and shoulders. The bro split is where you're working each body part once per day. So for example, on Mondays you would do chest, Tuesday you would do back, Wednesday you would do arms, Thursday you would do legs, and then Friday you would do shoulders. And you can take the weekend off, so that would be a 5-day split. Or you can do 2 of those days or 3 of those days and put a rest day in between, depending on how well you recover. You got to remember there's a difference between being a beginner and advanced on how well you recover. If you are a beginner, you want to take more rest until you get more accustomed to the workload. If not, you're going to be super sore and you're not going to want to continue to work out. You're going to be just upset and miserable. So next we're going to talk about push-pull legs. Push-pull legs is a great split to do. It's great for beginners, it's great for advanced. You're basically working each body part twice a week. So we have push-pull legs, then normally you'd have a rest day, and then push-pull legs and continue. So on push day, you're going to be doing chest, triceps, and shoulders. On pull day, you're going to be doing back and biceps, and on legs, you're going to be doing your quads and your hamstrings. Again, like I said, it's a great workout to do. Next, we have the full body. So full body workouts, you're going to want to do compound movements, like squats and power cleans and overhead press, where you're working multiple muscles doing one exercise. Normally with full body compounds, full body workouts, you can do those 2 days a week or 3 days a week. Sometimes when you are a beginner, full body workouts are great to do because they're very fun, they're very fast, you're doing a lot of movements all in one workout, and you're working the entire body. Like keeping the volume super low so where your body can get used to the workout so you're not super sore. So with my clients, if they're somebody who doesn't have a lot of time, I try and make them do a full body workout, at least for the first 4 weeks for periodization, to kind of get their body accustomed to working out, get them kind of knowing the equipment in the gym and learning how their body's going to work. Next we have just regular splits. And when it comes to regular splits, it's kind of the same thing as a bro split, except you're doing 2 body parts on one day, or 3 body parts, or 4, however you want to do it, and however you want to set up. That's basically what splits are. For example, you can do chest and back, or biceps and triceps, or basically your agonist and your antagonist muscles. So your muscles that are kind of fighting against the other muscle. That's why it's your agonist, your antagonist. Okay, next, let's talk about sets and reps. Now it depends on what your goals are. If it's for strength, for power, for hypertrophy, which is to grow muscle, or just for endurance. Now these right here are the exact numbers out of the ISS text when it comes to personal training. I am a certified personal trainer through ISSA, and these are the exact text of how they teach it. It's not an exact science. It could be different depending on how you want to do this. So as you can see, for strength, you're gonna have between 2 to 6 sets per exercise, and then you're gonna have below 6 reps, 6 or lower reps per set. Power, 3 to 5 sets per exercise, 1 to 2 reps. Hypertrophy, 3 to 6 sets per exercise, 6 to 12 reps per exercise, and then endurance, you're gonna do 3 to 5 sets and 12 plus reps on the exercise. Now, personally, I kind of combine the two of these because I've learned as I've gotten older. I'm only 33 years old, but still, when it comes to doing a lot of power movements and a lot of compound movements, you risk a chance of injury. And if you want to control the movement, I recommend combining hypertrophy and endurance and doing more reps. Personally, I do a pyramid type workout where I kind of aim between 12 to 15 reps per exercise with normally 4 sets per exercise. That's how I do it. If I was doing a bro split, I would change it up. I'm doing more of the multi-body part split, and I work out 6 days a week. But I'm also prepping for my show, so it's a little bit different. So it kind of depends on how you want to do this. And when you're structuring your workout splits, you want to kind of keep the amount of exercise and volumes to a limit and kind of keep track of it so you can periodize, and each 4 weeks you can kind of change it up. When you are making your plan and you're doing this weekly, you can also change up how you want to train. Maybe for 4 weeks you're doing hypertrophy. Maybe for 4 weeks you're doing strength. Maybe 4 weeks you're doing power. You're kind of getting the best of both worlds because obviously as you're getting stronger, you're going to increase your muscle mass. But if you're doing hypertrophy training, you're trying to grow your muscle. You're going to get stronger too, but you're more focused on growing more so than getting stronger. But you are going to get a little bit stronger. Let's talk about rest periods. So you have absolute strength, which is 3 to 5 minutes. You have hypertrophy and endurance, which is 30 to 60 seconds. Beginner and advanced. Now, like I said before, if you are a beginner, you got to be very careful. You have to go in the gym, be patient, work out, learn the exercises, try and develop a mind-muscle connection where you're actually feeling the muscle you're actually targeting. And you may need to rest a little bit longer. The more advanced you become, the less rest periods you need, depending also on your goals. So for hypertrophy and endurance, okay, for people who do a lot of sports or an athlete, you're used to doing a lot of explosive movements with lower amounts of rest. So therefore, by training this way, you're kind of getting the body used to that, to fighting fatigue and all the blood lactate in your muscles and kind of getting through that and fighting fatigue, and it gets your body more adapted to that kind of workout. So it transpires if you're an athlete and you keep your performance at a good level. So therefore, the rest is 30 to 60 seconds per exercise and absolute strength. So these are for your power lifters, people who are trying to get super strong. They're doing maximum movements and they need a lot of rest in between to let their ADP rebuild back up so they can kind of get that power to move the weight. So therefore, if you're doing strength training and power training, you want to rest between 3 to 5 minutes per exercise. Again, like I said, hypertrophy and endurance, you want to rest between 30 to 60 seconds. Now, when it comes to building your split, depending on what your goals are, if you are focused on getting stronger, you need to move the weight between 55 and 85% of your 1 rep max. Now, I'm going to explain to you exactly what that is. Okay, so a good example would be something where it's very common with most people. Take the bench press, for example. Think of a weight on the bench press you can probably do for 10 reps or so. If you can do it for more than 10 reps, this formula is not going to be effective for you. So I took an example. So let's say, for example, the bench press. Okay, I could do the bench press for 8 reps at 225. Okay, so you take the formula over here. You see it's 80. I kind of messed it up a little bit here. It's 80%. Okay, so 225 divided by 0.80 gives me a 1 rep max of 281. Okay, so basically you take the formula, 55%, 85% is where you want to train at to get stronger and for hypertrophy. you're going to train between 154 pounds and 238 pounds to maximize your potential between 55% and 85%. Okay, these formulas are all online. Okay, this is all out of the textbook, and this is pretty much how you're going to want to set this up. Now, when you're building your program, and you're probably thinking, okay, let's say for example on chest day, how many exercises should I do? If you're hitting one body part hard once a week, I would aim between 4 to 6 exercises. And maybe bring down some of the volume. You want to keep track of your volume. That's why you want to log everything, because you start doing too much volume, you might do too much. You can potentially injure yourself. You can tear a muscle. Your joints might get pretty sore. So keep track of your volume. If you're gonna do between, I'll say the sweet spot would be 4 or 5 exercises, what you want to do for the bro split. Now for push pull legs, you kind of want to maximize the bigger body parts. So on push day, the chest is obviously the bigger body part when compared to triceps and shoulders. Okay, you want to develop your chest. So I may, on one push day, I may do 3 exercises for chest, 2 for triceps, maybe 1 for shoulders. Or I might do 3 for chest, 1 for triceps, and 2 for shoulders, because you're actually going to work your chest and your shoulders, because a lot of those movements are going to involve your front delt and sometimes your rear delt, depending on how you're pushing the movement. Also, your triceps are also going to aid in pushing chest movements. So, and then maybe on your next push day, maybe you're more concerned about building your shoulders. So maybe you might put more volume on your shoulders that day and do more exercises for your shoulders, and then keep switching it up. You change it and basically have fun with it. For pull day, for your back and biceps, same thing. I would probably do 3 and 3. For legs, same thing, 4 to 6. Pick heavy compound movements. Squats are going to really develop your quads. You're going to work your hamstrings a little bit too, but my favorite exercise for legs is going to be squats and leg press for quads. For hamstrings, you can do stiff leg deadlifts. You can do rack pulls. Those are also going to assist with your hamstrings. Full body compounds, again, like I said, you want to do compound movements. Power cleans, squats, deadlifts. Big movements that are going to recruit a lot of muscles to perform that movement. And then again, like I said, on your splits, it's however you want to do it. So like I said, you can do back and biceps, you can do back and chest, you can do biceps and triceps, you can do shoulders, you can do legs and arms. However you want to do it, you make it up, you decide. At the end of this video, I'm going to put up a template as to some examples for chest, triceps, shoulders, back, and legs, different exercises that you can do. If you have any questions, you can put them down below, and I'll kind of try to answer the questions for you. If not, you can go on Google, type the exercise in, and you can find a video on how to do that exercise. Like I said, you kind of need to. It's not very hard. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. But this right here is your roadmap. This is going to give you everything you need to build your own program. I've made a video already on calories. I made a video already on TDEE and explaining how that works. If you watch all those videos, set some goals, make your plan, and put that plan in action, download my Fitness Pal, track your food, get a food scale, make sure you're drinking adequate water, get your vitamins and minerals in, get a good pre-workout. Everything you need is all right here in this video and the past 3 videos are going to give you everything you need. 2 videos. So again, if you have any questions, put them down below. If you like the video, please subscribe. I'm going to keep putting these videos up. I have an ebook that goes very in depth into all of this. I'm trying to break down each chapter and put it online as free content for you guys. So I hope you like the information. If you want more in-depth material, like I said, you can buy the ebook. I'll post the link below. And it basically goes more in depth on how to do everything. And it also involves nutrition and everything else when it comes to fitness and kind of a well-rounded approach to kind of get you started. I even include some healthy recipes in there that for cheats that people think are cheats that you can make healthy and put in your diet to where you feel like you're not cutting food out of your diet. You don't want to cut food out of your diet. Don't want to cut your fats. You don't want to cut your carbs. You don't cut your proteins. You want to kind of keep all those macronutrients in your body because they're all very important. And I go in very good depth in my book as to why they are important. And each one has a certain function, and your body utilizes them in different ways. So, again, I hope this helped you. And like I said at the end of the video, I'll have a template you guys can use. And thanks again for watching the video. And like I said, I hope this really helped you guys. Stay tuned for the next video.